Oh my goodness, I'm here. Hello. Where am I? Are we good? Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to get my goblin sketches. I've been sketching goblins in the morning. I guess that, well, they're not goblins. I was telling people they were goblins because that's like the normalist thing to do. Or call them. I don't know. Do I keep drawing her? Or do I goblin? Actually, hang on, I've got things up that you're not supposed to see. Let me do that. Right, quick. I have medicine, finally, as well. I don't know if I'm going to be struggling. I don't know if I'm going to be struggling today. Let me just close some things that I don't need to have open. There we go. Right. Now we're good. I don't need to have those open. There we go. I'm hoping that it helps me with the coughing. I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm going to push through it and hope that it's going to do me better. I'm in 6 minutes already. Okay. I kind of want to draw more gobos. I was drawing worse ones today. I'll post them later. I was drawing worse ones. I really don't know what to do with her being a badger, actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if badger is the right way to go. I don't know. We'll find out. I like having the eyeballs popping out like a whole lot. This is too small, isn't it? There we go. Doot, 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 doot. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I keep wanting to make the noses like like droopy as well, but if I just do that, they look. Now it's Phineas and Ferb. I don't think the medicine's kicking in yet. I feel bad, man. Cup of tea. Let's put that on the thing again. There we go. I've noticed that when I have my cup in front of the screen, actually I've got my phone in front of the screen right now. Let's move that over. I've noticed when there's stuff in front of the screen, it messes with my audio as well, because it's obviously like bouncing around on them. Am I early? No, I'm not. Okay. I had to go out and do stuff. So I was back a little bit later than usual. I don't know if I should make them any different shapes. I think I'm just thinking about goblins now and wanting to draw weird critters. I should draw some different critters just for fun, really. I was looking in my sketchbook and I was doing traditional sketches of them, but they were a bit looser before I started figuring out the shapes that look cool. That look cool on them. I have like a mighty need also to complain about going to the doctors, because as usual it was not fun, but I'm gonna hold it in. I'm gonna hold it in because I don't think that's why anyone's here. I'm gonna hold it in. I got a real bad habit of complaining about it when I have to go. I like them. I think What was I doing with the rest of them, actually? I gotta draw more of them, like, with the full body, because I always start at the head, because it's the most fun thing to draw. And then I was doing that, and then they kind of have the back that is like a cat like this, and then they're all like sagitata. They're all sagitata in the middle. There was one of them where I really got the legs to look how I wanted them to. Like this. Yeah, where they're like a little bit too, they're a little bit too wide. They're a little bit too wide. And the shoulders look like they live in the wrong place. I don't think I've drawn that many like hairless cats, but I have drawn some, and they're starting to like rear their head as I'm drawing these. I gotta stop drawing things that are making me laugh. It's making me so much worse. Oh, I know. Hang on. Actually, dogs as well. I haven't drawn a bunch of dogs is helping. I was studying them, like, was it at the end of, like, last year? Looks like a turkey butt. So I want the, like, ischium point going on. I kept spelling that, I'm pretty sure, in the last tutorial I did. Just with an S and not with a C. In there as well. I'm trying very hard not to burp. And I'm disappointed in myself. I was reading again this morning, and it is in fact spelled with a C. Is she like with a C. Luca, hello. How are we? How are we doing? Right. They've got the little, you know what, I was recording tutorial stuff this morning as well. And I was doing examples of like when the proportions are warped and it starts to look really like gross and weird. And like broken, even if it's like stylized. And now I'm like, oh, I'm doing it on purpose on these. You're okay, you guys? That's good. I'm glad. I'm gonna be okay once this cough goes away. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I've got videos to schedule, actually. There will be 2 videos this weekend on YouTube regular videos. I need to sort out the members thing for YouTube. I don't know if people would be interested in that. I'm not really sure what I can do with it past what I'm already doing on Patreon. I don't know if it's less of a barrier to entry, if it's if it's on YouTube and you're already kind of watching on there. I don't know. Because you still got to go off the site to be getting to Patreon. What exactly is your avatar? It seems like some sort of slime wearing the skin of an anthropomorphic wolf. A slime? Do you mean like one of those little fantasy ones that is literally just like a blob with eyeballs? Or I'm curious what kind of slime you mean. I really like hearing what people make of it. I will tell you. I want to know what it is you're thinking of before I spill the beans, though. It is wearing the wolf skin. It is wearing the wolf skin, though. You're correct on that. Yeah, that kind of slime. Oh, I do have a version of it without the skin. It's actually it's a dragon. It's got a very flat face, though. It's got a very flat face. It's got a nose. It's a specific kind of dragon. It's a specific kind of dragon. Related to where I am from. I don't know if you do you want to play a game of where's Baban from? Dragon, really? Yeah. It's got a whole like rest of it. It's not just the head. It does have a body too. It has a body as well. Damn. Yeah, it's got the little scales around the face. Have you not seen the I've got like a chibi version of a dragon. Not of it specifically, but dragon. Hold on. Go on. Let me see if I can find the chibi ones. Where are they? I've got a turnaround for them because I drew them. Where are they at? Sketches. I don't think I want the sketches. I want the colored ones. Whales? Yay, there we go. Yeah, you see the nose on it? It's got the little pointy Welsh dragon nose. That's the normal looking dragon version. That's the normal looking dragon. I can't play the GIF on stream. I did make a GIF of them spinning. I had one that was like that, but now I've got a loosey-goosey is the word that popped into my head. Loosey-goosey is in the skin is skin is loose. Slime is interesting though. Nobody's called it a slime yet. I guess Skelby's closer to being a slime because she's just a blob. I did draw a boneless Skelby who's just like a slug with eyeballs, which I guess is near enough. That's near enough to being a slime, right? Avatar is a red-ish dragon. Profile pic has a white and green background. Yeah! I thought more people would be able to guess. People are still having trouble with where's Baban from. Even though I've changed the icon. Assumed it was Wales. I'm a little dragon. Okay, they've got extra arms on their back, I have decided, because that's good and creepy. Good and creepy? I feel like the body's a little bit small on that one. I need to do one that I can color in. I think I messed up the proportions on it, because the other ones are... Where are the other ones? Oh yeah, there's more body on this one, because I've got more, like... I really like this one. That's like tilting its head to look at you. Question, how tall are you? I'm 195 centimeters. I don't know if I know. I'm not a babanlet. I know I'm not a babanlet, but I am, I guess, not that tall. Let me shrink the head on this, because it looks weird. I don't think the head should be that big. I feel like they're creepier if the head's smaller. I am very invested in this design now. I like them a lot, actually. I was scared to try and draw them at first, because I didn't know what I was going to do, but now I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I found them. I found them in the canvas. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't count, because I guess, well, women don't have the thing where it's like, oh, you're not 6 foot, goodbye. I don't really need to count. I can reach stuff on the top shelf without struggling. Do not require assistance. That's as much as I know. 195 is quite tall though, right? Can confirm, not a Baban. Oh, you know what they need? Have you guys ever seen that video? There's like a hairless cat, right? And someone scratches its butt and all the wrinkles just go blip, 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 and like, like pile up the back. They move from the butt like up to the back. It's really funny. I don't know what you'd type to find that. It's good. I love the hairless cats. They're so funny. They really do just have like blip, blip, blip on the base of the tail though. Topic of dragons. In one of my stories, there are two kinds of dragons. Feral dragons and elder dragons. Oh? Go on. I'm interested in hearing about dragons. I wonder if I could bring those little arms down and get them to walk on like 6. Groovy, hello. How are we? I'm sorry, I'm still coughing. Hope you're doing great. I am, thank you. I'm not very convincing. I've got medicine today. I'm waiting for it to kick in. I've got like a month's worth. So I'm gonna see if that helps. It helped the last time, so I'm hoping it's still gonna work for me. Did you have a new haircut? I did. I did. It was my Halloween costume. I'm a sparkle dog. Not quite a furry. I'm a little sparkle dog. Feral dragons are animalistic in their behavior, while elder dragons are sapient and more civilized than their younger cousins. Ooh. Younger cousins? Like, wait, like younger as like an offshoot species? I'm kind of interested in that actually, because there was a concept I was talking about with someone, and oh, what was it? We were talking about like how that they could choose to evolve as like a story mechanism. They could choose to like evolve and become something else. But some of them would choose not to and just be like gross. Be like gross and weird instead. You thought Tina Turner? Tina Turner? Wait, she's Sparkle Dog? I did cut my own hair also. It's nice. It's very nice and light now. It's getting too heavy. Because of the hair. I do like a... Oh, what's the name of the haircut? A shag. I do like a good shag. I know they call it a wolf cut now, or whatever, to be polite, I guess. I remember having that conversation with someone where they were like, I need you to draw me a screen. If you need to look up references of the haircut, it's called a shag, unfortunately. Everyone likes a good shag. Yeah, everyone likes a good shag chat. Vince, hello. Bah. Brr. Brian Badondi. I was watching one of the Brian Badondi sketches where he's in like an art gallery pretending to do an interview. And he starts going off with the burr, burr. He's like, no, I've got Barack. Oh my god, so funny. I haven't watched those in a long time. I like the phone jacker guy and the face jacker stuff that he did. I can't remember if he used to do the Brian Badondi one on the phone or not, or if it was just when he was in all the like face makeup. Feral dragons are like descendants of the elder dragons. They mainly come from elder dragons that lost their shit and went feral, hence the name. That's cool. They're like choosing to go mental. I don't know what my goblin monster things are. I think they're like mimics but without. Oh my god, if they put their face on the floor like that, it would just go flat actually. Like a sniffer dog. Oh no. Nope. No. They don't. Sniff, 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 sniff. I wanted to draw it with all its arms like out, but it's not really going that way, is it? Unless I can pull them around. I don't know how much I'm going to get into the anatomy with those arms at the back either, because they would need like a... I guess they've got more room for like pecs under there. I guess. Kind of. Maybe. It just looks dumb. Sniffing you out. They don't. It can happen when you live for thousands of years. Oh. It just happens. Like they go crazy if they're around for too long. I like that as a concept. That's cool. That's the kind of thing I like. Existential horror? I don't know. Oh no. I've existed too long. It's getting weird. She reminds me of a chupacabra now. Ooh, I do like a chupacabra. Also, hello. I can't remember if you told me how to pronounce your name correctly. Is it Hanim? Welcome back to stream. Yeah. Okay, there's like hair. And oh, they look really dumb if I do that. Hang on, have I got a nosebleed? Oh, hang on a second. I've got a nosebleed. The creepy goblins are too sexy, chat. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna sound terrible. I have to stick a tissue up my nose, so you're gonna have to deal with me, chat. HDMZ, how are we? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Normally happens if they're around natural mana or savage mana for too long. Oh. Is it just dragons, or are there people too? Topic of fantasy. If you know what a Nephilim is, I'd like to tell you the concept I made for one of my stories. I have heard of them. Is that are they like a cross between a human, and a demon or an angel? I can't remember. Something like that. But go off. Maybe more wrinkles. I think the less wrinkles they have, the stupider they look. Oh, this was just like Badger. I don't think I like her as a Badger. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I might draw something where it's like one of these and then her for like comparison, maybe. Let me have some tea and try not to get my tissue in it. Cup of tea. I don't know what would be an interesting like layout, because I want one of them with like the creepy face, like so. Peppa Pig silhouette. Peppa Pig profile. I think I'm kind of trying to make them look like the head of a hammer as well, because that's a cool shape. From the traits of both angels and demons, they can also integrate traits from the other three races: dragonkins, giants, elves, dwarves. Ooh. Have you got a whole have you got a whole set of world building stuff going on with it? I'm trying to set this up as like one thing that I can do and then finish, and I don't want to I don't want to mess with it anymore past that, I don't think. I will do a small project, chat. I will do a small project that does not go on for years. So help me, I will. And it will all be good. And I will finish it. I will finish the project and then it will be done. And I shan't ever look at it again once it's done. I will collect my XP and I will move on to a different project. I won't. That's not what's going to happen. I'll get stuck on it. I'm hoping if I do like a fantasy thing with weird creatures in like this direction, I won't have as much interest in it, because I generally prefer, I guess, sci-fi kind of alien-y bug looking things. I like bug people, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to record more videos. I have most of my references together now for doing like traditional streams. I've got let's draw a pack of them. Let's draw a pack of them, actually. I would like to do some, I think I am going to do some like regular on YouTube. They're going to be like in the morning though, while the daylight's out. Whenever I do those, I'll stream them on Twitch as well. I'll do some public, and then I'll switch to Patreon with them. We'll do, why not both? Why not both? I'm drawing really, really small again. What other kind of critters could I draw, chat? What kind of creepy monster looking things do you like, chat? What's some weird looking animals? I do like a goblin shark. I do like a goblin shark. I think I'm just drawing them for fun at this point also, and it's not really getting me anywhere. It's starting to annoy me. I think I'm like done. I think I'm done with them. And now it's just silly fun time. Unique version of Nephilims called Grand Nephilims? Absolutely, you have to measure the clash between the devil, which embodies sin, the archangel, which embody virtue. More powerful than the normal Nephilims. No limit to the amount of races they can integrate in their being. Oh, do they like merge with them? Do you mean? What if I just draw some differently shaped gobbos? These are shaped like they are so that they sort of look like people from the front. Oh, that's next door. Okay. I hope you guys can hear that. They're doing power tools again. Not the devil, a devil? Anglerfish or a tarsier? Ooh, have I seen a tarsier? I don't know if I've seen a tarsier. Let me look one of those up. I'm gonna try and draw some other weird monsters, I think. These are very, like, devil looking as well. Let's say Muntjac deer. Oh yeah, with the weird noses. Was it you that told me about those the last time? Vince. Is that you? Oh, I know what a tarsier is. Yeah. Aren't they the ones where they can't actually move their eyes because they're too big? Like they can't move them in the sockets, they just move their head. Muntjac deer. Let's see one of those. Are they the ones with... Yeah, they're the ones with the nostrils, aren't they? They're the little dinky ones. Yeah. Those are really strange. 7 devils and 7 archangels. You do also have a big world building thing. Cool. I have one thing where I got really into the world building. What do these things look like? Do I just give them... They've got little horns like this, right? And they've got the teeth, haven't they? They've got the teeth as well. I'm liking the very badgery faces. Then they've got the nose hole thing going on like by there. What if we do this kind of thing and give them extra eyeball room? Extra eyeballs. Don't know what you're looking at. I'm sure I was drawing something that was like extra mergy eyeballs like that. And they got the little teeth stick out, making like a hog, a little hog with the teeth. Tradition for a shrew. It's a very cute creature. Oh, I know shrews. Cute. I don't know if I've seen one of those in the wild. I'd like to. I gotta go looking for creatures more. I don't go out with the intention of looking for creatures very often. Usually go looking for things that like don't move. If anything. Got drippy eyeballs. Where did their ears live? Like there. Hyenas are weird too. You know, I like that on hyenas they've got that thing where they're like wrinkly. They've got the face wrinkles, almost of a pug. But not quite. You'll be back. Okie dokie. You'll be back. I should draw some more little fairies too, because she's supposed to be a shape-shifty fairy thing. Main girly. I like a good crinkly jawline. I like it on the hairless cats where you can see like the way that the wrinkles wrap around their orbits like that. It's pretty cool. extra spare set of eyeballs just hanging about. This one looks kind of lame. I wonder if I could do more where they're like a foreshortened face and they look like a human. Also, chat question, I was thinking about putting music on the stream. Would that be annoying to people, or is that like, do you expect music on the stream? Would you expect it and not be off-put by it? I wouldn't be able to hear it. I quite like my quiet anyway while I'm stream. Okay, if it's people-like from the front, it's gonna have to have a little nose, and it's gonna have to have some little eyes, and it's gonna have to have a little mouth. Where are the versions of these that I did where you can see them from the front? Yeah, okay, it's like, see, it's almost people. If it angles its head at the right, position, and you look at it from the front, it's maybe people. I was wondering if they should hide their ears too, but then they turn and they're very obviously not people. They probably wear a lot of clothes as well. I'm just enjoying drawing the anatomy, but if you, I'm trying to think if you've got something like this from the front, like how much can you optical illusion that if you offset everything weird? I saw one design, I think I've mentioned it before. I saw one design where it was like a horse like this, but just the front plane of the nose was like a people face. It was a people face like that. And I thought that looked really cool. I'm trying to use the foreshortening to my advantage. It'd be creepy if it was on like a donkey. I feel like a donkey would be creepier than a horse, actually. Because on those, I'm bringing the nose, bringing the nose out. Oh, I'm getting emails again. Okay. What else can you, what if you have the eyes like really forward? If you have the eyes really far forward. I like the hammer shape on the head. I guess you just get like a big shadow underneath there if I pulled them that far forward. There's plenty of room to like hair on the top. Or you can, I guess you can do the thing like No Face where he's got the little human mask on him, but that's not actually where his face is. It's one of those like look over here, not over there kind of things. Yeah, you know what? What about like the front of the skull like this, and then it like cuts. You got the nose, and then it like cuts off, and the rest of it is further back. So it's like that bit, and then. I guess that's making it into a nose as well, right? What if the eye socket is the nose of the thing? I really like things that are mimics. That looks like it should be a octopus now. It would have to have chops and a chin, like back there, and then roll as well for all that to foreshorten. I guess the more that it's pulled back, though, the more it would have to stay still. Or if you moved slightly, you'd get more. I want to say parallaxing, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right in this kind of context. Is that more just like the landscape? Would it have to? It'd have to have like a little people nose there too, right? Like eyebrow, brow, nose. No, that one looks silly. I feel like it should have. Why would you cover it up? I guess you'd cover it up like that, so it was just the face, maybe. Or you'd have the eyeballs from the thing, like in the hair, in the hair or something. I saw a really cool one that was a mimic that someone must have drawn to take the piss, but it was like a little anime lolly that's like creepy on its own, but it was like a monster mimic, and the legs were teeth, I think. I thought that looked neat. Or like funny, at least. I don't know if you could carry it through into a full monster design, but it was funny. Someone did a good job. I don't like that foreshortening, I don't think. I like the idea of the eyes being really far forward, so you, I don't know, it could like look in the window at you or something, or through the peephole. It can look through the peephole at you. Be like, hello. Hello, I've got your Deliveroo. Got your Deliveroo. Let me in. Open the door. Yeah, like the back of the skull, just away. Just away, like this. Maybe like a hippo? I don't know. I feel like nostrils and eyes have a good potential. Imagine like eye spots, you know, like I guess they have them on butterflies and things, like eye spots. Eye spots on the nostrils, so they can close them up. They can close them up like a seal. Like an eyeball on them. Like, let me in. I feel like that doesn't carry in drawings. Like you'd have to paint it, probably. It's gonna look like The Simpsons if I give it the overbite. Kind of. I'm thinking about like hippo shapes because they've got the like eyeball out like that, haven't they? It's got like people. It's got a row of people teeth at the front. It's got a row of nice normal people teeth that it's collected. Does anyone know about any cryptids like this, actually, with people faces? Those weird noises. Macaroni, hello! How are we? Welcome to the story. What's going on? This is just turning into a creepy horse again as well. Creepy horse. Now it looks like a lion dog. Oh, this one? I think it looks like a possum. Kind of turned into a possum. There's the other one. I'm going off on a tangent. The issue I was having is that I need to draw more. I need to draw more wrinkles. I need to draw more wrinkles on whatever it is that I'm drawing. Otherwise, they look strange. Or a bit too smooth. They look too smooth. It's the wrinkles that really do the job. They do all the heavy lifting. Needs those like pretty horse eyelashes as well. Handsome. Could have like little, could just be like little markings like that on the nose. Handsome horsey. Handsome horsey. Does it need different ears? Does it need like human ears? Like Derpy the tiger. Who's Derpy the tiger? Is that its actual name? I've not heard of Derpy. It looks like a cow if I do that, actually, if I bring the ears down. Just bring them down and let them be like human ears. I guess they could be bigger because they would shorten a little bit. You saw them from further forward. They might align with the face. And it, like ears and noses, like human ears and noses on animals just looks really wrong. And I like it. I think that's the way to go. I think there's certain bits of anatomy that you don't really think about because everything else you can look at and be like, oh yeah, that's an animal thing. But I guess like chimps and things look really human because they've got the same. They got the same kind of ears. You know? Friendly moo cow. I'll give it a little like chin back there. I feel like it's creepier if it's just got the front row of teeth. Little moo cow nose. And then, you know, they've got the row of the teeth at the front. They got the row of the row of little biting teeth, and then it can have little pointy ones on the row at the back. And then that makes it look more like an alligator with the nose. I don't know if it needs little like horns, maybe towards the back. It's very wide at the front. I think the rest of it I would make look like a cow, probably. I wonder if you could just make the nostrils like open and not have to plunk a thing in there. Flop the ears down. I still like the gobbos. They're cool. I'm very aware though that they are not, that they're not very far divorced from my dragon. They've just got a few more jowls on the go. What else is good? What else is good? Like teeth, like a human row of teeth, and the nose at the middle, maybe turn it up. Turn the nose uppy like that, and then give it a chin. Give it a chin. Give it a chin, maybe. And then it's got its little people eyeballs way further back. Tiny little people eyeballs embedded in a creature's face, I think. Does anyone know critters that any like creature design that is like this with the foreshortening specifically? Because I've seen a lot of people-faced animals. I like that. I think that's cool, but I don't think I've seen it done as a foreshortening kind of thing. I think Cherry called it optical illusion, like what I'm trying to go for. Like a warped perception. This one's real ugly. This one's real ugly and creepy. With the human ears too. It needs a nice jawline. And then it can have the human ears over here. It looks like a werewolf, actually. I like it when you get the human werewolves that you can like see the cranium on like this, and then the ears are like down. Or they're more at the side. They're joined at the side of the head rather than like on the top where you would maybe expect them to be. Wrinkles. Don't know about teeth. I'd have to draw that at like a different angle and figure it out. I'm gonna do a quick BRB in a second. Also, I might look for something else that I want to draw. I know I want to do more sheets of poses. Like I say, I'm having a little bit of a mess. Having a bit of a mess around at the moment. I'm having so much fun like messing around with the anatomy as well. Oh, it kind of looks like a pelican too. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. Pelic man, yeah. Pelican. They're scary. Don't they like eat? They eat little birds whole, right? Like pigeons. I'm sure I've seen them eat pigeons whole. I've seen seagulls, like videos of seagulls eating rabbits whole as well. That's terrifying. Animorph monstrosity. Yeah, hell yeah. They'll eat anything? Oh, the seagulls? Oh, the pelicans too. I was talking to someone and they mentioned that people will throw food in the road for the gulls to come and eat so that they get run over. And I think that's like horrible. I didn't know that was a thing that people did, but that makes me upset. So you want to attempt to eat a giraffe? Really? What, like head first? Both? That's scary. Is that like a seabird thing? They'll just eat anything? Terrifying. Who was it that was talking about drawing a giraffe also? That wasn't you, was it? Someone was talking about drawing a giraffe. I talk to too many people. I'm getting to where I don't know if I've heard stuff like from people in the chat or if I've heard it from somewhere else anymore. I'm sorry. I don't mean to come off as rude. I got a bit lost between everyone sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick BRB and then I'll come back and draw more horrible critters, I suppose. Or maybe some poses. I won't be very long. Oh, I'm back. Hello. I'm back. This one is kind of horrible, isn't it? Needs like stringy hair on the top as well. More nose detail. More nose detail. And some like stringy Gollum hair. That's it. There we go. And like less chin deets, like round it out a bit more. Maybe a bit beard. Does it need a beard too? Like da, 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 da. Foul pelican man. Is this the badger from yesterday? Hello, Geo. No, I'm going a bit off the rails. No, I'm going off the rails. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might do some poses in a minute because there's still a few I wanted to get done. I would like to have more sheets to post for Christmas, I guess. Put on the Patreon. I might do another sheet of them for the tutorial I'm working on this month. Actually, I think that would maybe be a good idea as like a demonstration thing. Well, I end up doing demonstrations in the tutorials anyway, but then I think it helps if it's another little sheet that goes with it that you can look at. I'm not the best at doing those like image/text tutorials, but I don't mind doing stuff to go with the videos. That is horrible. What else can I do? Because I was like, okay, I can pull the, I can pull the eyes forward and then have the rest fit the back. Or I can pull the mouth forward and have the rest fit the back. I don't know if it's more interesting if you like tilt the head. I guess I was trying to on that one where the nose is like uppy. I'm trying to get better at like the flow as well, so they've got some kind of like, the shapes have got some kind of movement in them like that. What else? What else can you do? What else can you like pull forward? Could you have the front of it look like a human head to the side kind of thing? Like two of them to the side, like the silhouette of it. The silhouette looks like two people maybe, like that. That's where the creature is. If you like slope the eyes maybe like that. So they look like kind of sideways facing human eyes, but then it's looking at you. Boopeth the snoot. Would you chat? Would you boop the snoot? That's like unsettling, actually. That is unsettling. Would you like join the mouth? Join the mouth together? I'm trying to think of things where there was some other creature I was thinking about. I really like the ones where you look at it and it looks like one thing. But then it's like, uh-oh, a different part of it. A different part of it like appears and juts out at you. You know? That might be cool. That might be cool. The thing's nostrils blinks Wait, which one? Like this one? Yeah, the nostrils blink. I imagine it would shut them like a seal and go blink, blink. You know, they close them when they go underwater. This thing. Okay, right, stay with me, chat. The cheekbones on this thing are shaped like noses, maybe. It's definitely two people and not like a weird creature looking at you. And the orbits are definitely not just glabella. I'm wondering if I should make a few of these and put them in the same thing, but she's gotta look like one of them. She's gotta look like one of them and not a whole bunch. I'm just being silly. That would have to be like mouth and then mouth down that way. Or I wonder if you could, do you like pull it down there? Kind of giving chimera? Yes, that's what we want. Yes, this one looks real stupid from the front. It's the kind of thing where I think I'd have to play up the lighting a whole lot as well to get it to do what I want. It doesn't really come across in the sketch because it's got to have like depth as well. It's got to have depth in the face. I didn't draw that one. I didn't draw that one from the front. Imagine it would look at you with its beady human eyes. Like it's looking down at you at all times, like that. And the chin. And I guess I'd have to like shape the back of the face out like that, which is what would happen anyway. Or it's like the placement would be enough, and then any way that the light would hit it would be the giveaway of that something is wrong. The way the shapes would be rendered. Would be quite creepy. Where are the ears? The ears are like down, yeah, like down here. Some kind of normal from the front, and then and then sideways it's just wrong. This one's judgmental, looking down his nose like like the brows. Like the brows too. And the beard. These would be really fun to draw like in sequence as they turn around. Yeah, you know what? Just like a turnaround, actually. I will have to do that with those those goblins. It's Cyrax! I'm drawing Cyrax again, that's what it is. I think he's got that thing where he's got like a big old cranium and then the rest of him just sort of like hangs off of it. Like that, like a lollipop. It's all a little bit wrong. It's a bit broken. This one looks real stupid. Let's go back to it. If I could get it to look like 3 faces in one as well, that might be cool. Another thing here. But it might take away. It might take away from what I'm doing. This creature has to have some kind of nose. I kind of want one as well where I keep reversing the teeth, like they're like way back here in the head. I need some where, okay, dog skulls are like this, right? They go out like that and then da and then like nose hole, right? So when they snarl, everything bunches up and you start to be able to see all that. Their noses kind of go blip as well. You get that kind of thing going on, and then all the skin bunching up, and it looks really funny. It looks real funny. I would like to be able to do that, but make it more extreme. I should draw more dog skulls. I think I drew a load of like hippo ones once as well. That's where that's coming from. That's why that one looks like a hippo. I always mention it, but have you guys ever seen like Kim Jong-gi interviews? Because I remember seeing one where he was like, oh, this thing that I've drawn is this thing from this museum because I've drawn it before and now it's in my brain. Now it's in my brain and I know how to draw it. It's just recycling stuff that he's already drawn. It's in the memory bank. It's in the visual library, so he doesn't need to worry too much about anything. Gotta draw random shit, chat. It's feed. Gotta feed. Am I just gonna give it the same? You wouldn't even see the ears on it, would you? I feel like maybe it should be wider. Symmetry demon. Symmetry demon. Maybe it would be a good idea to try the symmetry on them. I don't know. Just gonna give it the hair. I'm just gonna give it the hair again. Oh, that could, you know what? Can we get like eye bags that also roll down into like nose snarls? That's is that a shape I can use? Can I exploit that? Maybe. See, that's kind of horrible if I do with the cheeks as well. Does it make your brain hurt yet? That's what I'm going for. Maybe like crow's feet. Can I wear that being like crow's feet? The wrinkles. Trying to do a lot of tying the shapes in so it's one thing, but it's also another. You see the vision? Yeah, you see it. Like your brain can't focus on one thing. It goes like, oh, it's a face. Oh, it's a face. Oh, it's a face. Oh, it's an eye. It's a mouth. It's a face. And then, uh-oh, it's a big. The face is something else. Like, uh-oh, that's a creature looking at me, not two people. I want it to, I want to make like 10 different hitboxes on a creature, so that your monkey brain is like, oh, it's this. I recognize that. It needs to set off the recognition, but then there's something else hiding in there that you don't, like, see immediately. That's what I like. 2 side profiles making one face. I think that needs to be the mouth, where it just, like, flops down from the lips, and then they can be floppy and open, I think. Oops. Oh, we stuck? Oops, stuck. Yeah, you wouldn't see the ears. I can do whatever with the ears. You wouldn't see them at that angle. They'd be like right at the front. That one really is like Cyrax. That's scary. Actually, that's more accurate than the one I drew from reference. That one's closer. What would you look like from the side? Let's change the title to what I'm actually doing as well, because this is weird creatures. I don't know if it's OCs anymore. Creatures, monsters, I guess. All of the above. All of the above. There we go. I might end up choosing one of these, like, over the others, if I like them better. I don't know what kind of neck it would need to have. It might need to, like, separate out more, maybe? Or some kind of human figure. Maybe. What would you look like from the side? And I guess with your mouth open. I want this to be a plane that goes, like, further back faster than you would expect it to on a human skull. And then we've got, oh, I'm gonna have to blank this out in big chunks, aren't I? There's that, and then there's its eyeball. It's confusing me to look at now, and then it's got its zygo, little zygo going on this way, and then that's the nose, and I guess it could just have like markings there for the nose. Let me zoom in a bit. I'm drawing like teeny again. That rolls in ways like they're droopy. The eyes. That would I think just like roll back around. I could probably exaggerate it if I wanted to. I'll have it have like a loop, or just stick out like a spine maybe. Those are the eyebrows, like right up the top of the, and then I think the rest of its face needs to come forward like that, like down the middle, and it kind of splits in two. That went like this because that's gonna squidge up like anyway with the cheek fat on it, right? And then it's gonna like that way. Yeah, and then that's like cheek fat. And do I pull that jawline like this? I don't know if just having that wedge shape for the head is kind of boring, but it is supposed to be like busier at the front on purpose. I think I'd have to redraw this a lot to try and get it. I like the idea that, what was the nose? The nose is like here. I should have drawn lines across and just like mirrored it. Not mirrored it. Measured it, I suppose. Should have measured it out. Little gargoyle. Gargoyle nose, and then it's got a lip. It's got a lip, and then there's jaw and chin. It kind of just looks like a dragon. I don't think it's bad enough from the side. Or do I need to get it so that like this reads more like a face as well? Because it's still got that shape in there. Still got that shape in there, like here. I guess that rolls up into the, what is that? Temporal curve. Yeah, and this is like, that's the lips. Oh, the edge. The lips are the, oh, okay, no, that's creepy actually with the lips. Never mind. Never mind, the lips are creepy. I just don't entirely like the front of it. Let's make the front of the face flatter? No, that looks stupid still. No, it still looks dumb. I like the idea, but it might look yeah, I don't know if I like it. It kind of just looks like a duck. Kind of just looks like a duck. No, no. It's like a Pokemon. I think I need to exaggerate the face more, maybe, like on the on the side. How are you doing that? Like witchcraft? I like anatomy. It's real cool, and I like breaking it too. You know that thing about learn the rules and then break them? It's true, apparently. Let me do a quick BRB. I won't be very long. Oh, I'm back. Hello. Okay. I suppose it'd have to move its mouth like just like at the sides, and then you could have the two halves talking to each other. That would be weird. Like one goes wah wah. Hang on, can I do this and go like wah 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 wah, and then the other one goes wah 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 wah. I guess to distract you. Would that mean it would? I guess it didn't move the eyes the same and go like cross-eyed, like they're looking at each other. Maybe, and then it like shifts a little bit and looks at you. They'd have to really go cross-eyed to do that though, for it to look at you if you weren't like really far away, because the eyeballs would be too far apart, right? It'd look it'd look wall-eyed. Cherry's sending me memes. Yeah, I don't know about no side view over here. I don't know about that. I really don't like that on it. There's got to be a better way to do that, but I'm gonna leave it for now because I'm starting to. You see how I start drawing really big and then I'm like, let me zoom in and in and in until I start seeing pixels. I draw another one of these in the gap. I would really like. I would really like to have a nice layout to draw with what's the face looking a slight bit more normal, yeah, and then those. I guess with whatever I'm doing, they're gonna have to only be seen from the front. So they've got the little granny face. Oh, that one hiding in here is really weird. Actually, that one's really unpleasant too. Is that one worse? Is that one worse than this one? I think it's when they close their mouths. You love this abomination? Thank you. See, this is the kind of shit that's going to get me into 3D modeling, because I'm like, it's got to look this way from this angle, and it's got to look that way from that angle. Oh my god. One way from one angle and a different way from another. I wonder if I could do anything like, it'd have to be, I don't know. It'd have to be different and not what I was thinking about with these gobbos. For the one with the two faces. Series about like multi-faced monsters. Maybe. These things look like some stupid troll faces. Look, just a friendly little granny, look. She's smiling at you. She got her dentures in. She's got her dentures in. She's smiling at you, chat. You gonna have some cookies? You want some cookies? I need to paint one really. I'll get one that's like done and tidy. I'll stick I'll stick more sketches on the Discord too, because I had to go out and meet someone, and I took a sketchbook with me, and I was drawing them in that too. I kind of like the idea of the jowls like independent from the face as well. Like, what's that radish guy in Spirited Away? Where he's got the radish chin beard thing, but it kind of looks like teats because of how far down they hang. Look, friendly little granny. I'm just gonna draw the raptor hands. It's fine. She's like, oh, let me give you 20 quid out of my wallet. Shh, don't tell anyone. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. We get you 20 quid out of my pension, kiddo. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. The little bag makes it funny. That's what the locals be looking like out here, chat. What else do grannies wear? Yeah, the little jackets. You know, those like woolly jackets. With the wolves on. That's what all the grannies wear, actually. That's granny drip. That is a horrible phrase. I'm never saying that one again. I'm never saying that one again. That's terrible. Oh. There we go. I'm not going to noodle it out too much. It's fine. You get the point. I'm just being silly. Okay. Granny what? I ain't saying it again. I ain't saying it again. Whoops. Terrible. Asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. I do like this thing. I do like that thing. Are there any other like weird looking medieval demons? Let me do a search. Let's see if there's any funny drawings of them that I can look at. Oh, I did that teeth thing on the badger. I think I keep drawing the teeth like too far out. I draw them at that angle, and it's too exaggerated. They should be a bit more down. They're not like tusks. They're not supposed to be. Oh yeah, a lot of them have like the crotch faces, don't they? That's weird. Why have I not exploited that yet? Actually, that's like obvious. Of course, you should give them a face on the crotch. Of course. Of course. What an oversight. It might end up looking like a widge though. I'm a bit worried. Let me see if there's anything else I can do to I had that Skelby I was working on, didn't I? But that's for animating. I'm not entirely sure what I want to work on. That's a problem. I don't think I have anything that I'm right in the middle of. Do I? Let me like commission stuff. Skelly? No. I'm not sure. I could just make a new sheet and like go for it. I think I'm starting to go a bit too far. Oh, you know what? I've still got this like lineup of her actually. Maybe I should go back to those. And she can be weird looking in the middle now that I've changed the way that she looks. I forgot about these. I forgot about them. I will go back to them. she just wanna... Don't know how to do fairy clothes, but we'll have a go. Or I guess I should just like draw her. Let's just draw her a few times, because drawing it on the base is like boring. Isn't it? Drawing it right onto the base is like blur. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing these smaller actually to try and fit her onto the page. If I can remember what shapes I was drawing with. Nose wasn't that big when she dinky. And she's got little like elf ears. Little elf ears. And then the hair waggles. And let's see. What can she look like with clothes? She doesn't need to be like super special or anything, really. Just fairy. Just fairy. I'm more interested in the monsters. Don't know how to draw a cute fairy. More invested in monsters. Maybe she can be like... She doesn't need to be very much of anything. I don't know. I know she's better with like the short dinky fairy. You know who I like who draws fairies? I've got a load of books here. I like Mary Cicely Baker and the Little Flower Fairies. Let's have a quick look. They're all very like petal-y. And I don't know if she should be petally. Oh, what about oh, not pantaloons, are they? The little puffy shorts. They're quite cute. They're quite cute. You know what? I've never found any prints of the flower fairies. They are very, very pretty. Let's try something I have seen in those. My books are absolutely like ragged, but I love them. I love them. They're so cute. Maybe they're just something like fluffy, I guess, like that, but not very detailed. Is like fine. She only baby. She only baby. Is she a little fairy? I like her squaggly hair now better, like this. I think she can be like skinny and slight as well. She doesn't have to be chubby. Maybe that should just be like a straight drop with the dress too. So she's just a blob. She's just a blob. Frou blob. I think that would make her look smaller as well if it's... Do they call it A-line? I don't know if A-line is where it's like kind of across there, or is that Empire line? I need to learn more about clothing cuts actually so I can look them up easier. I don't know a lot of the right terms. That's why I need to learn sewing as well, because then I'll learn it by looking at that. Plus I want to learn to sew and make things. I think it's a shame. It is a shame that they do not teach that. Do those wings look silly? I really like dragonfly wings, but I like this shape. Not too much. It's like that kind of, I guess like a scorpion tail. Maybe it's too sharp. Either that or it needs to like just elongate so it doesn't taper at the ends. I think I'm doing that because I don't want to overlap it too much with her silhouette, and if they're really skinny in the middle, then it wouldn't. What if I did them the other way? What if they're like that and then they've got a little taper at the end? That might just look like a stinger as well, though. It's not really what I'm not really what I'm going for. Yeah, it's gonna be way too extreme. I don't think I should really think about it too much. Like I say, the monsters are more, more what I'm interested in. I just want to be able to draw scary monsters. I want to actually be able to make them scary and something too. I don't know if I'm going to do a good job. You know what else I've started noticing as well, even when I just sketch kind of loosely. Even when I just sketch loosely, the proportions like aren't as bad now. Like I've kind of woken up and realized like, oh, it's like doable to sketch and not not mess it up too badly. not fight with it. It's fun. It's fun to draw. Uh-oh, drawing is fun. Uh-oh. I still hate it. But it is fun. Fight with legs a little bit. I'm gonna have to do BRB again. Cough's bad. I might draw a few more of these. Of it being a fairy, and then I might hop off. I'm gonna see if I can get some other stuff done today. If I have time, I might stream a little bit in the evening, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right. Give me 2 minutes. I won't be very long. Okay, I'm back. I needed a drink and just to not talk for a second. I wonder if it would be cute if she had a little, what is the name from? A little jackety thing. like this, and maybe tights and some little shoes. I don't know if I don't know if like barefoot is better. I like the idea of silly little fairy shoes with a point on them. Like little blip like that. And a little, it's not a doublet, there's a different name. It's a different name for it. Little hoodiddly like that. I don't know if she's starting to look a bit more human though. No, I don't like that. Just like loose maybe. Either that or like joined up at the front, but that's going to cinch the dress in, and I don't know if I want that because it's going to change the silhouette. It's going to change the silhouette in a way that I don't know. Don't know if I want. Like, it's going to poke out that way. Kind of like it in a straight line. Kind of like it in a straight line. Oh, am I undoing the shoes? Let's not undo the shoes. I want to keep those. Let me take that back away. I think I maybe prefer it like that, just loose. Kind of looks like a nightgown, and I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Do her little wing. I feel like her wings are off compared to the shapes in her hair. Like there isn't a consistent through line with the design shapes. Like they could be. Do they want to be rounder or something? Something. I'm gonna have to draw them like 10 different times to catch it. If I start doing that, I think they're gonna look silly. If I do the same shapes as a hair. And wiggle waggle. Because they wouldn't like flow or anything. I don't want them to flow like a ribbon and, you know, like undulate. That's the word. I don't want them to undulate up and down. That would be like a flat plane that is just that shape, like a cutout. Do they need the little strings in them? Because then I could sort of like that, maybe. I could mimic those like whoop whoop shapes. But if they're close to the hair, are they just going to blend in? They would have to offset slightly too, like this. That might not be bad. Ungulate. Ungulate? Wait. Is ungulate with a G? I thought it was a D. Undulate. Is ungulate something to do with animals? Or am I going crazy or thinking of a similar word? Let me look that up. Let me go and look that up. Ungulate. Ungulate. Is that a kind of animal? Totally of the creatures and the monsters. Hello, Micah. Do you want to see the creatures and the monsters? Hang on. I've been drawing the creatures and the monsters. I should change the title. I've moved away from it again. I was trying to do weird foreshortening things. Undulate is moving. Ungulate is the animal. Oh, you're right. You're right. Wait, what's an ungulate? Animals with hooves. Large mammals with hooves, even. Primarily consists of, what else is it? Several extinct ones, okay. Ooh. Oh, that's what tapirs are in. Okay. I'm gonna read about them later because like I kept thinking that ungulate was a word for something and I didn't look up what it was. You are correct. How are we doing? Also, welcome to stream. I've got a nice Cyrax over here in the top left, and then I've got like a thing that is 2 faces, 3. I got a cow hippo thing, human skull nose, and more of my more of my gobbos. They weren't meant to be goblins, but I don't know. It's the nose. It's the nose, isn't it? And the mouth. It's the nose and it's the mouth. It's the show. It's the show. It's the asshole cooking show. I don't think that's any better of a shape for the wings, really, is it? I'm not convinced. Right now, no. There's so much like, oh, if I change this little proportion, it suddenly looks like shit going on. Did you decide on what creature combo? I was trying to do a thing where if you foreshorten them, they look like a human face. But if you see them from the side, they're obviously not. That's what I was thinking. I was also trying to go for the not really, like, specifically one creature, and that makes them more uncomfortable to look at, I hope. That's what I wanted. I don't think they have any more, like, on, like, B-wings and stuff. Bits that go like that. They go into, like, smaller chunks. Wing design 101. I'm trying my best. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. No. Is that like 60 20 60 30 10? No, it's not 60 30 10, is it? I get the bloody numbers mixed up, but I know what it is. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't know. I got them mixed up. No, I don't like that either. Nope. Nope, that's no good. I might just keep those little dinky ones. I do. They look like oars, sort of. This look like oars. I don't like that. Don't like that one. It's too big. She's too small, and the wings would be too big. Let me get rid. I don't like it. I need to draw her a few times to catch it. I gotta draw her a few times and see if she looks right. Don't know if she will. I did bring her eyes a little bit lower than halfway as well, I think. They're kind of big. I don't want it to look too anime. Not a fan of the anime. She's just got the little chin that makes her have a face shape. She has a chin and a little bit of skin. I'm gonna have to draw a pose and then like fill it in, because I keep starting with the faces because I've just about got them down. And it's not helping. It's not helping me. It's not helping. Little skinny baby arms. That would just like fabric quinkle. Fabric quinkle. Where do my wings go? Do they go like through the hair, or do they just like the sides? I guess the sides of the hair. She can just have a skinny bit of skinny bit of hair at the back, I suppose. I don't know, she does look a bit more like pesky like that if she's got the pointy wings. That does say pesky to me a lot more. Or she needs, she's kind of pesky, kind of. She's kind of gonna be pesky. Not typically pesky though. I will do another BRB in a second or so. I'm sorry I'm doing so many. I'm trying to regulate the damn cough. I'm hoping I will be better by next week. I'm not too bad. I've been recording tutorial stuff again, and I'm not too bad with that. I'm managing. But streaming is taking it out of me. Doing me bad. I think I am going to keep the silly little shoes. They're quite cute. I will look at more of the flower fairies too, because I like them. They've got. I didn't realize they had like full outfits. I thought most of them were barefoot, but they're not. The thing about fantasy hair is it magically doesn't get tangled in the wings. Yeah, exactly. I've got some other characters like that where the hair really should get tangled, but they're too cool. They're too cool for that. The hair shows some damn respect and gets out of the way. She might be a little, she a bit taller. I don't know how tall she should be. I don't want it to look too small or like too big. Shoni dinky. Little baby. Little baby. All the Christmas stuff is out in the shops now, chat. All the Christmas tat. Not that I'm after any, I just glittery. Like, ooh, shiny things. Just to look at though, not to buy, just to look at. Someone with hair down to my butt, I keep closing it indoors and it's a real problem. The wind would turn into one big dreadlock in a hurry. Oh no. Oh, I know what you mean. I think I used to like sit on mine, or I'd like try and lean back onto a chair, onto the arm of a chair, and I'd catch it, and that would drive me mad. I haven't had it that long in a while. I'll probably grow it out a bit longer though. I don't mind it when it's long at the back, so long as I can kind of mullet it a bit on top. It's not that annoying. I think it's more so when it gets in my face. I don't like it. I guess as long as you can put it up in a bun, it's not too annoying. Right, I'm gonna hit save. I will be back in a few minutes. Little battery pack twinkle Christmas lights. I know I am. Ooh, do you put them everywhere? Those are fun. Right, give me a few minutes. I'm back. Hello. Hello. Should I change the title again? Because she's she ain't a little monster. Not yet. There we go. Let's go back to that. I don't know if it's gonna update it like well, or what it's gonna end up as in the YouTube video. We'll see. I need to go and sort out a lot of my streams because I don't usually put all of them in. I've got a stream playlist that I usually go and put them in after a while. I like unlist them and put them away in there so it's not absolutely clogged with streams. I need to go through a lot of them. I did some of them, but not all of them just yet. Let's reduce some of this underneath because it's like really strong too. Let's do the pose first because I keep drawing her and then drawing her head first, and then the pose just like not happen. It just gets very boring. I need to be able to move her around and pose. It's really nice leaving the sketches underneath too to look at, I guess. Look at? Reference? Vaguely reference. No, maybe not quite. It's a different version of her. I'm gonna keep her face from them, but not the hair. Not the hair, I think. Or she can have the hair in the other version that I was working on. Do I just want to? I guess I want to foreshorten that way. She's difficult to draw too because she's like slight and not like obviously lumpy bumpy, I guess. Lumpy bumpy. Baby difficult to draw, that's what I mean. Small baby, bones not finished developing, you know what I mean? No adult skeleton to reference. Do I want to do that with the hair? I guess so. Made that too wide. See, I'm drawing her really small because I'm foreshortening on her as well. I think it's like mainly the dress that's going to annoy me too because it needs to like wrap around a certain way if I'm gonna roll with that. I don't know if I'm even gonna have her flying around very much. We have some more tea. I should really have a few days off to just not stream and not speak, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I wanna keep streaming. I'm having a whole lot of fun working on these, actually. I was thinking when I'm done, I don't think they're all gonna fit into like one video at all. I'm saving the time-lapse videos of them, though. But I thought it would be interesting that I could, like, the sheets are like clean enough here, I guess, that I could compile them into like an art book, digital art book, especially if I actually like go through with the project. Then I could maybe have the whole book as a thing, and then also the art book. I think that would be neat. Development sketches. I need to work on writing it as well, so that I can see who else needs to happen, because it's there are a bunch of monsters right now, and I need to figure out who else will facilitate what I'm trying to do, I suppose. I've been uploading these all like separately to Patreon as well as I've been doing them, but I think as like an art book it would be cool as well. I have not made one before. I guess I don't really, or I didn't post sketches until I was doing Patreon. There's probably quite a lot on there now. Maybe I could do extra Skelbies and make them into a book. Ebook Skelby. Ooh. Ooh. Skelb e-book. Plus art book. Someone was telling me to do an art book a little while ago. I don't remember who it was. I think it was someone on YouTube. I gotta get her proportions down. How did I draw her over there? I need to measure in like head heights because I think she's getting smaller. I have a thing. I have a problem where I will, especially if there's like a lot of expressions going on, right? I will tend closer and closer towards that emote style that I do. And it's not helpful. I don't want to do that on everything. I don't want to tend towards like the singularity that is emotes. Falling into the black hole of them. What am I doing? Am I having a fight? Do I want to? I'm just gonna end up drawing a pose sheet. I'm gonna end up drawing a pose sheet, aren't I? I guess I can't avoid that if I'm, yeah, you know what, go for it, it's fine. Have fun. I can't avoid drawing a pose sheet if I'm trying to figure out what she looks like and how to repeat. It's not so bad. Calm down. Bring the wings up. See, this is the problem I have. I start like overlapping things, and if I try and pull these sketches apart later, it's going to be terrible. To deal with. And also, do I want him to sit on her back like this? I don't know if she should have some kind of shawl, but I think that's just gonna muddy. I think that might just muddy the design. I don't think I like that as an idea. I'm making her legs short. I guess they kind of are short. Kid legs are short. They've got weird proportions. I know there's something about kids when they get to maybe 6 or 7 where the stage they're at in growing makes it easier for them to move by skipping around. I can't remember details on that, but I remember hearing it was a thing. I remember having a phase where I like skipped everywhere. Like it becomes more efficient when they're at a certain growth stage because of the proportions, I guess. I should look that up again because I'm interested in what it is that makes that more efficient than like walking. I was thinking of starting to read textbooks on human movement, actually. I was looking at some because I was like, oh yeah, I guess that is a thing. I stumbled across them looking at art stuff. And I'm like, that would be interesting. Start reading. I guess they were... Oh, it's not like occupational therapy, is it? Like rehabilitation, like physical rehabilitation. I forget the word for it. It's them kind of textbooks. I'm just do the chili back now. Just last couple of mins on 1.5 to catch up. Ooh. What's in the chili? Oh, I need more paprika. That's what I forgot. No. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. I can't believe I forgot the paprika. I was gonna cook with it. I need paprika. And I also don't have sweet potatoes. I got a lot of other potatoes today, but not sweet potatoes. Yeah, she's getting way too dinky. Why do those edges keep like getting sharp? No, just lagging. Sometimes I'll try and draw a curve and it goes like that. Something's lagging out. Right. Don't quite know how to simplify her body. I guess just like a, what was I calling that? Cereal box. I might just draw like a cereal box. See if it's the easier way to go about it. I think I'm doing the wobbly legs thing a bit too much as well. He's turned into the wobbly legs. What are you drawing, chat? What are you drawing? What are you fighting with? I was looking at my Homestuck art from a while ago, a few years ago. Where that was more like chibi and dinky. And looking at the problems in it, and now I'm just like, oh god, I want to fix it. I want to fix it. I want to redraw it. I'm not going to redraw it, but ooh, got my brain itching. My brain's itching. It's not even like Homestuck time of year, but now I've got itchy brain. Now I've got an itchy brain. I want to draw the blowbows. I miss drawing the blowbows. What am I doing? I always do that with a hand, or I always like curve the, I curve the top of the hand into. I do that, and then it just looks like a club because there's no sort of like drop off for the wrist, and it looks stupid. I need to stop doing that. I was noticing I used to do a thing where I draw a lot of like flippery looking hands because of that, where it all kind of like blend in to one big curve, and it looked terrible. Turkey, black beans, green pepper, onion, pinto bean paste, ooh, and broccoli. I'm gonna have to try broccoli in a chili. That sounds really good. There is a little little grocery stall I like to go to, and they've had that weird fractal looking broccoli recently. I have not bought any, but I keep looking at it like, ooh. Like I'm not sure I've got anything I want to cook with it particularly, or if I do, it's gonna fall apart and there's no point getting the nice looking one. I'm assuming it doesn't taste any different. I've not had it before. It just looks cool. I don't know if it has a name. Just think of it like fractal broccoli. Drawing for today was a Dutch angle and a fantasy suit of armor. Ooh. Have you posted it? Did I follow you on Instagram? I don't remember. Did I? I followed a few people on Instagram, but I'm not on there very often, so I don't end up seeing them. I feel kind of bad. I post and run. I'm pretty bad for not hanging about. Also a furry thing for a friend of yours. Nice. I'm waiting to hear back on the one I did yesterday. I will be streaming the rest of that though when I hear back. I am allowed to work on it on stream, so I will. I think my other ones of this girly are about as close as I can get to furry with my own stuff. I've tried drawing furry stuff myself, but they just end up like way more animal than people. It's like a wrong end of the scale. Broccoli is a great veggie filler and good taste and texture. Hell yeah. I was eyeing up some cauliflower as well for cauliflower and cheese, but everyone else, or like no one else likes the cauliflower apart from me, so I don't like cooking for just myself. Not when everyone else gotta eat too. This one's kind of stupid. I'm gonna draw her until I get it right. The art curse, gotta draw it until you get it right. It's the only way. Only hope for a future. That heads to the side. I haven't posted it. Maybe I should resurrect the Insta. Just realised I was listening to about 30 seconds behind you. Sorry for the shenanigans. No, it's okay. I can keep up. I can't, actually. I'm lying. I forget what I've said as soon as I've said it. I'm telling porkies. I'm telling porkies. Wings not big enough. See, I do a thing where I start playing Sketchtress, as in like fill in the empty space on the page, and then there's not enough room for all the details that I need to add in, and it causes me problems. I gotta stop playing Sketchtress and like draw a bit bigger on the page. Can you guys see what I'm doing on this grey? Also, I don't like blast in the background color. I feel like I do everything to make it like more difficult to see. It makes it easier for me. Makes it easier for me to draw, actually. Because then if I can't zoom in too far, if I'm already like really zoomed out, then it's what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? Zoom in more and add more detail? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's going to stay how it is, and then I'm not going to harass myself too much with it. See the lighter lines on the grey? But I'm on the big monitor. Ah, I see. I always think like it's probably difficult to see me doing anything on a phone screen. I don't know how many people watch on a phone. I assume most people. Trying to draw on pure white would be harder on the eyes. Zoom in more, add more detail to sound exactly like you, though. Yup, how are we? Hello. Welcome to the stream again. It's jiggling. Ooh, dude. Wow. Wow. The dress is gonna do a thing if I do that. It's gonna like in it like boop boop. I still need to be able to get like motion. Do I want it so that her elbows can like reach the top of her head, or is she too small? That's a reference point. Still making like gobs and drawing elves today. Oh yeah, we are. Cries in 8K by 8 10K by 8K pixel sketches. Oh, almost. Is it 5 getting on for 6K by 10K? I usually duplicate them later also. I usually do this so that they're easier to see. I'll duplicate the layer before I resize them. Wings, my bad, it's not an elf. Nope. Is she a fairy? I guess she's a fairy. Is she a fairy? Little hands. Little dinky hands. Woo. I'll kind of make her like an elf when she's bigger, I think. She's going to be a weird creature first, though. She can shapeshift a little bit. And I think it's because she's a fairy. That's how I'm gonna that's how I'm gonna explain it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. What am I doing? I'm gonna go a bit more like that, I think. Shapeshift an elf fairy creature. I think that's what she is. That makes the most sense to me. Oh, that's going to be the easiest to understand without me trying to like reinvent the wheel. She's just going to be a fairy. I'm trying not to harass myself with it. She can just be a fairy. that one's cute. Look at her. She's cute, silly. I think she's gonna have a parting in her hair that is on an angle. Like that. I think that's chill. She's like, what? Cranking the magic. Yeah. I can feel the cosmos. You know what? Where is it? Is it going to show up if I use? Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. That's why we like drawing on grey. Whoa! like the goofy CDI Ganon. Sock full of glitter. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Sock full of glitter. Oh, that would be really mean to beat someone around the face with a sock of glitter. Yay, fuck off, yeah. Sparkly. Glitter. When did body glitter stop being a thing? I remember getting magazines as a kid and it was like, oh, free lip gloss and body glitter. I was like, fuck yeah. Yes, please. Zelda is priceless. So bad it's good. I love the animations in it. Sock with glitter over the traditional sock of coins. Sock of doorknobs. Sack of coins. I like that leggy. I like that leggy. I'm trying to get the heels a little bit better where I am sort of like, and then the foot. Obviously like not that strong, but they got to be a bit more delicate than I usually draw them. Whoop. There goes the radiator chat. It's going to start making noise. Drip, drip. Drip, 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 drip. I'm not coughing as bad as I was. I don't think. Maybe I'm playing myself, though. I don't know. I took one of the medicines they give me this morning. And then chased it with coffee, which probably wasn't a good idea, but here we are. Sack of oranges is not supposed to leave bruises. Not sure if I believe that. I haven't had the opportunity to test it out. What about a sack of onions? Make them cry. Guarantee the oranges will bruise. That would be really mean, actually. Beat you with a sack of onions. That's like really funny, actually. I was like, the orange juice would get in your eyes, but what's worse, onions. Pretty sure it was a meme. Bag of sliced onions. Extra tears. Uh-huh. Evil +2 emotional damage. I'm gonna think about that. That's like put fish oil in the curtain rods kind of evil, actually. Add garlic. A little bit of pepper or something. A little bit of chili, sauce. Chili in a bag. Chili beat down. Can you juice onions? Ask him for a friend. Juice onions. Aerosolized juiced onions. In Minecraft, of course. How long would they stay stinky? Super soaker and onion juice. Yes! See, you get it. You get it. Like Iron Wrath spite soup and a super soaker. That's next level messed up. I gotta stop streaming, man. I'm making this cough worse laughing at stupid shit. Realize how difficult to put bait crickets in someone's carburetor these days is with everything is fuel injected. Crickets? Live crickets? Where else could you put crickets? I guess wall space is the default of where you put crickets. Where else can you put crickets? Where do they thrive, chat? We don't get crickets out here. Unpopped popcorn in the rear muffler is still always good. I've not heard of that one. Bad chat, bad influence. There's no way you can't put crickets. Oh boy. What do they need to thrive? What do they require? I'm just gonna simplify the hands. I'm not gonna do too much. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I think her head's a bit big as well. Not enough neck. That's better. That's better. There we go. She's cute. I like her. A little bit of moisture and dark to live. Nice. Is that right? I'm gonna have to work on the way this would flow, I think. Not too sure on it. How was I drawing your eyes? Like this, and then little nose. Did you try to take for your cough? Was it something with an expectorant to try and cough up whatever might be there? Esther, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream. How are we doing? It's like reflux, so they've given me something to calm it down, to give it a chance to ease off. I've had it before. I couldn't tell you if it's got an expectorant in it though. But no, there's nothing to be coughing up. That's the trouble, is that it's escaping. It needs to go back. It needs to go back down. It's up where it shouldn't be. There she is. Whee! I'm not gonna mess with that one too much more. I'll leave it. As soon as I start doing poses, they start looking goofy. Officially awarded Outseeker some sort of award for outstanding evil. Garlic dot effect. Bonus AoE against vampires. Oh, you know what? Iron Wrath was drinking the like pickled garlic juice, like the vinegar out of the jar. That would be a good one too. The garlic pickle. Garlic vinegar. It's like, let me just take a little bit off the top. Slurp. I wish he'd come back. Come back, Iron Wrath, please. Let's draw another one. I like the leggies on that one. This one's my favorite. It's silly. Pickled garlic juice would be mostly vinegar and stuff. Sounds tasty. You would like stink of that for so long as well. That would get into your skin. You would be seasoned with garlic. But yeah, no, not that kind of cough. Sweet and sour cucumber vinegar stuff they swim in. Ooh, what do they put in it? I need to learn to make pickles. I need to learn to make pickles and jam. I don't know how to make those. I bought a book in the summer that's got a lot of how to make those things, but I haven't managed to find some of the equipment that I need just yet. So I'm gonna wait until next year's fruit season. Wait until fruit season. And then I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go wild and make jam, so help me. Been eating a lot of apples lately. It's sort of the dregs of apple season right now, so there are a lot of them to be eaten. Which is quite nice. Quite nice. Apple pie, apple crumble. Apple crumble? I don't know what that is in Welsh. I think apple is just affal. Crumble's probably like crumbeliog or something. Something silly. Or crumble with a W. Crumble. Crumble afal. Afal, yeah. Yeah. Never came up in school. A lot of things are like you just substitute the U for a W. Like bus is just bus. Never seen an apple jam. Now you mentioned both in proximity. Is it just applesauce? Is it because they call it applesauce? I don't know if I've seen like apple and ginger, maybe? I don't know if it was called jam though. It's omnibus, yeah. Funny way to look at crumble is brokeln. I don't know how you pronounce that in Dutch. I do like a crumble. Don't make her hands too long, she'll look strange. Considered applesauce, but I guess that counts. On the shelf I can really see apple jam specifically. Did I miss stuff in the chat, by the way? I'm trying to think who uses something like that for cooking. Oh, the the garlic vinegar. I guess you could put it on your chips. I like a beetroot vinegar on chips and sausage kind of dinner. Because I like the pickled beetroot. It's very tasty. I was watching like recipe videos on YouTube actually, and one guy was like, "Here is my like as cheap as I can make it food," and one of the things he was using was pickled beetroot. I don't know if many people even eat that. They're very tasty. You're missing out, chat. Very good. Have you made the cold beetroot soups? No, I haven't actually. I didn't see any beetroots when I went to look at the stall the last time, actually. I don't know if they're out of season now. Or if they've sold them all. Very nice. Posing the conspiracy theory, Baban has secretly taken up the habit of pipes. Pipe or cigar smoking? Where's that come from? Because I've got the cough. Maybe. What's in the pipe? That's the question. Borscht? Oh yeah, borscht. I have not tried borscht. Isn't there arguments about what exactly is the correct borscht? That's one. Nice with boiled eggs. Ooh. With the eggs like in it or for dips? If anyone's got like recipes, I'm interested also. I can't promise I'll cook them. I have to cook things that are like agreeable to everyone, and that isn't always the case when I present a recipe for consideration. It's not always the case. Never made borscht with eggs. Have a project for the weekend. Ooh. I need to cook. I have pumpkins. What have I got? I've got a butternut squash. I've got one big red curry squash. And I've got two little munchkin pumpkins. that I have not yet cooked. I want soup. I'm gonna have to get some cream for the soup. Maybe some cheese on toast with it. That'll be nice. That'll be well nice. It's like on the side you can people chop them into the soups right as you're eating. Ooh, that does sound good. I'm thinking of them like deviled eggs if they're for dipping in. Gross, if you were to leave munted eggs in purple soup for a long time. Wait, how are you using the word munted? That's hilarious. I was telling Cherry about munter being being a word for an ugly person over here. I've not heard munted though, that's funny. Munted. Does that just mean like manky eggs? Munter and munted share the same first bit, but they're not the same. I want to know. Teach me about your culture. Munted we use as a term for fricked up, like wasted or wrecked or something similar. Oh, I guess they're kind of similar then. Because munter is like real ugly. Ask of our culture anytime, Baba. I'm so interested. I love hearing all the different words people have for stuff. It's great. Being munted can be very enjoyable. It's not a negative thing always. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think being a munter could ever be a good thing. I love words. Sure, I've asked you for your fave swears before. Oh yeah, I guess I like cheeky cunt quite a lot. That's the usual one. What were some of the other ones? What else did I say? Do you remember? Cheeky cunt is like the default. Those are maybe the best words. The best words. Trollop's a pretty good one. You don't hear that very often. As in like slag. I don't hear it much anymore. You used to hear people say trollop quite a lot, but not no more. That face is messed up. I've messed up her face. Worry about the proportions, don't think about the face. I'll think about the face right now. I made the top of the red too small. Try to integrate all in here. I'm not certain what she came up with as a unique one of vintage. I think I mentioned Fester and Godfrey's. I think I remember that. And we use Coos pretty liberally over here. Where is cheeky? I've not heard that one. That one's new. feel like I should give her sleeves on the dress, like there. Like short sleeves. Mid sleeves? I feel like it squares her out a bit more. I don't know what it'll look like with colours on though, but like there, maybe. I sense in myself, my character just said cunt, which I meant to rather than goose. I might have missed that. Is it blocking you out, Micah? Is it blocking you out? Am I missing it? How did you make the term cheeky cunt sound endearing? Is it a superpower? It does get used like that. Ah, you cheeky cunt. I don't know, we use the term sausage, like, endearingly over here. Like, you call children and animals little sausage. Me little sausage. I think that's the Cherry thought that one was hilarious. Me little sausage. Evidently free to say it. You're supposed to have it from moderating chat. YouTube nukes almost everything. It does. Sausage is cute, yeah. Sausage is cute. It's silly sausage, yeah. You know what I was watching again? Have you guys ever seen that video where the French guy puts a bunch of Orbeez into the fucking bath? And then they go into the water system and the whole town is like full of them. And he's like losing his shit. Oh, it's so funny. If you haven't seen that, chat, go and watch it. I can't remember his name. There's one version that's got subtitles on YouTube, I think, but the way he starts his videos is, "Oh no, my little sausages." Oh, it's so funny. I'm gonna have to watch that again. Just thinking about it's making me laugh. Oh no, my little sausages! There's the sewerage coming up through the sink. That one's jank. I've made a dress too long, I think. Or do I don't know if I want it like below the knees. I think I keep drawing it like slightly below knee length. I don't know if she looks less like a fairy if it's a longer dress. Yeah, I don't know where he picked that up from though, or if that's like a French thing also. Seen? That was a bit daunting, is trying to figure out a fix, yeah. It's really funny when he gets the neighbors come into the door and he's just like, "Oh, that's very strange." They're like, what are all these balls that have appeared? Have you got this problem? He's like, "Oh no, I don't know." He's back in the house like screaming. Oh my god, it's so funny. Whole ass JoJo episode with Paul Naraf, dude. You're back. Hello, Luca. How are we? How many have I drawn? A few? Did I move them down on the page? There we go. I would duplicate them like that, but I'll wait until I'm done. When do I need to go? Fairly soon? Not just yet. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see how many more I can do. Do I still have some tea? There we go. All I've done is drink tea these last couple of days to try and kick this cough. I've been off, well, apart from this morning, I've been off the cough. I draw some awkward angles. Found it. French guy destroys life with Orbeez YouTube video. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's the one. That's your boy. Enjoy, chat. I can't remember how I came across that one. I was like losing it the first time I watched it though. Have any of the main villain stands from JoJo? Which one do you have? Choose King Crimson. Ooh. See, I do like him. His design's really good. I like the little you know that clown meat where it's got like the clown face on it? Like the different colored meat slab. Meat log. He's got that kind of thing just on top of his head with the little face. And it's great. Let me think, who else is there? Who else do I have to choose from? I've forgot them all now. Epitaph, yeah. That's him. Oh yes, the cursed clown meat. See, the rest of him's got that, it's got the crisscross. He's all wrapped up like a Christmas ham as well. Very, very meat looking. Poochie Dio, Kara. Oh yeah. Choose him mainly for the ability. Maybe Kara. I do like a Catboy. Catboy. I do like the cat. Could totally go full honey ham right now. Hell yeah. Oh, what's for feeding at Christmas, chat? What meats? What Christmas meats? Dio is the Italian translation for God. He is. I don't know where this pose is going also. I'm just seeing if I can keep the proportions in whack. Just doing a stretch. Can you stretch and touch your toes, chat? We always have salmon. Ooh. Salmon is a good choice. I had salmon once for Christmas, but that's because I wasn't cooking it. I weren't the one cooking it. I think it was like spicy. It was spicy salmon. And rice. User King Crimson. Diavolo translates to devil in Italian. It do. Just thinking about Doppio now, like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, you know what? These don't need to be good. I'm trying to get the proportions. Gee, stretching. Priorities. Yep. If I can get them proportions right and keep them the same, I'll be on the right track. Doppio is probably the only villain that gets any ounce of sympathy from me, yeah. I think Araki's pretty good at making everyone, like, horrible when they need to be. Gonna have to watch some JoJo again. That'd be really nice at Christmas. You know what? I think that's what I was doing last Christmas. I was like sick. I was like really bad with the flu, like on the bathroom floor, kind of sick. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch JoJo. Fuck it. That's what I associate part 5 with. From my understanding, he was the original personality between the two. Steel Ball Run is about to come out. Oh, hell yeah. Cherry keeps showing me the promo stuff that they've been putting out, actually. I have read some of it. Up to where... Oh, what's this? Is it Poco Loco? Is that his name? Where his stand starts showing up. I read up to about there and I stopped. Cherry has read more. Cherry has been collecting the translations as they're coming out. Jojo, good to puke your guts out too. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I'm in a miserable state. I'm going to do something that I want to do. Let's start watching part 5. Something to make it less awful. Is she going? I think she's going. I'm not sure. Little gobbo in there, like, ooh, creepy gobbo. Keep it in mind for later if needed. Yeah, it takes the edge off. I'm liking the little dainty feet on her, actually. I thought I would struggle more than I am. I want to draw let me get it out of my system, chat. I got a homestuck for a hot second. Hang on. Let me just purge the evil right quick. There she is. There she is. I forget how I was drawing them. I don't know. Looking like Mothman now. Oh, she's got those, isn't she? That's it. There we go. If you know you're gonna puke, drink Gatorade. Makes it a little less unpleasant coming back up. Also, pretty good. Makes it less unpleasant. How does it do that? Has it got something in it that like neutralizes it a bit? I haven't puked in a long time, thankfully. I hate it. Some kind of owl? Oh, she's gone. Yeah. And she's gone. Built like Mothman. Built like the boy. There he is. That's the boy. Here he comes. It's the boy. That's been stuck in my head real bad, actually. Hello, boy. It's diluted, which is less unpleasant. To figure out how big her head is compared to her body. The boy! Yeah, that boy. Do you mean the frog? Do you mean the frog on the unicycle? That made me feel old. I don't know how old that is, but that made me feel old. Thinking about that. Pretty. Gatorade waters down the stomach acid mostly. Also colours. Puke and rainbows. Here he comes. It's the boy. Here he comes. There he goes. There he is. Here comes the boy. How many boys there are, but in fact the frog is who I was thinking of. Ah, excellent. I'm glad we have an understanding. You don't know you're the boy, I think? You don't know my boy? Hang on. Let me find the video. There's like a normal version of it, and there's also the goblin version that someone made. And it takes every little bit of self-control to not do the voice. Here comes the boy, goblin version, please. If I play this, it will sound horrible in the microphone chat, so I will just I will just link it. Let me mute. Hello, boy. Here you go. There you go. Enjoy. Get ready to have that stuck in your head forever. Here we go. Here he comes, there he goes, there he is. Here comes the boy. Maybe the boy was really the friends we made along the way. I'll get you my pretty pipes heart, yeah. Also Monty Python. I gotta watch some Monty Python. I was gonna get a bunch of it on DVD because I've not seen most of it. Whenever they needed a lady, yeah. Yeah. I did watch Life of Brian not long ago. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Are them arms too long or too wide? Vengeance for you putting that short in my brain mates. Wait, what's the rest of that? Think of some vengeance for you putting that short in my brain mates. Oh yeah, find something worse. I need more memes. Intrusive. Welcome, boy, to intrusive thoughts. Hello, boy. I'm gonna not do that. I'm not gonna go full goblin on the stream. Drawing too small again. You see what I'm doing? You see how I'm like, oh, there's an empty space here. Let me, like, fill that in the most awkward way so I can never move the sketch around ever again. You know when they build the dry stone walls and they, like, wedge them in just the right place? I think they do that with the Japanese walls too, right? Where they're like very tightly put together, but there's no concrete, so that the earthquakes don't destroy them. I do that with my sketches. I can't help myself. Full goblin stream. Goblin stream. One day. I'll do like a really long stream one day, a 12-hour stream. Build dry stone walls of small winged children. Yeah, I do. Uh-huh. It's my favorite medium. Trying to decide between my... Ow, right in the childhood. I'm going straight to hell. Mountains. Oh boy. send me on Instagram. Whatever it is, I'll look. do. Making it look too gosh darn cutesy. Making her look too gosh darn cutesy. She's adorable. Am I getting any bloops? No, I'm okay. It's been a long stream, yeah. No checking the thing today. I just zoned out. Yoda looking now. Whoops. Here he comes, there he goes, there he is. Here comes the boy. On brand. Hell yeah. I don't know. Send me like stupid videos, chat. Do you know of anything as funny as that French guy with the Orbeez? Share, please share. I have not been doom scrolling recently, so I am meme withdrawal. Frankly, meme withdrawal. Cherry keeps sending me memes, and I have nothing to send back. Still have the Orbeez guy paused because I had to listen. Enjoy when you do get around to it. I watch that if I need a giggle. It's even funnier once I figured out he was saying my little sausages. I'm gonna have to go soon-ish also. Like a couple of minutes. Multilingual swearing, very nice. It's been forever since I sat on meme sites and scrolled forever. Me too. I was trying to stop it. It's nice to have memes to sling at people though. It's bonding, you know? Bonding sesh. Who can find the worst memes? It's quite fun. You know what? I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna scooch out. I'm gonna have to go. And sort some stuff. I will have a look at who I can raid in a second. One time I spoke almost exclusively in memes. Fun and maybe damaging, yeah. Oh, I can relate. It is difficult to talk to people when all that's going on in your head is, here he comes, it's the boy. I feel like you'd need a presentation to explain explain the memes to people. That foot is too big. She looks kind of janky. I was trying to get it so that was like outwards, but it's a bit off. Right, I think I'm getting sleepy, chat. I'm gonna go. It's like feeding time. There she is. There she is. I'm going through these and posting them on the Patreon also. I've made them longer. So that more fits on the page. But I'm getting through and posting them on there slowly as I'm doing them. Too absorbent. What? Can't relate older than the internet. Yeah. Oh man, I am right in the hitbox. Right in the internet hitbox, chat. Unfortunately. Dial up a BBS old. Let's see who's doing a stream. Who can I send everyone to? Who do you want to see? Want to go to the Nut Hut, chat? Want to go to the Nut Hut again? See who else is on. Skia. HDMZ, there we go. You're streaming. You were in the chat before, but they're not watching now. Here we go. Right, you're going over there. Ooh, there's studies going on, I think. There's studies going on. Right, have a good in chat. I am going to scoot. I will probably be back tomorrow. If I'm going to stream anywhere in the evening, it's going to be on the Patreon. Have a good one. Bye.